Let me know whether you are able to see the screen or not once I share it.
Yes.
Thanks. So last session we have completed up to open item management, outgoing payment, and as well as incoming payment, if I'm not wrong. Yes.
Yes.
So today we will see whether cross-company code posting, document posting is working or not today. So put a heading as in. Put a heading as in. Cross-company company code or intercompany transactions. Cross-company code or intercompany transactions. Write on the heading. Cross-company or intercompany transactions. Okay. For example, here we are not yet started the material part. We are not started MM. So services we are. For example, if employee belongs to, okay. One employee is there. For example, our company code is UT01. So employee move to UT02. Okay. So what here? The employee belongs to UT01. Okay. And he has moved to Mumbai office and he has provided some services in Mumbai office. But employee belongs to UT01 plant or company code. Okay. So I need to book employee belongs to which company code?
UT01.
UT01. Okay, UT01. And he has moved to Mumbai company code and he has provided services in UT02. Okay, the expense need to book in UT01 company code, but the payment has to be made through UT02 company code. Okay, is this clear, everyone? It's a cross company code or intercompany transaction? Okay, so here salary belongs to UT01, but paying from UT02. Clear? So what is the entry? Here it will be applied to company codes.
Naveen, salary belongs to UT01, but paying
Correct.
from means
Yes,
paying
because
salary from UT01.
he is the regular employee of UT01 company code.
Okay.
So there was some problem or something, some requirement was there. This employee need to move to this particular company code.
Yes.
Okay, that particular month, okay, the payroll will be generated from this particular company code, but who has to pay that?
UT02.
Because for 1 month they can't make up what we call payroll of this particular employee, okay, only for 1 month. Payroll in the sense at least more than 6 months. As per the payroll rule, at least the employee need to work for a company more than 6 months.
Okay.
Here, if you travel some particular country from your company, right? So for 2 or 3 months migration or something, then your payroll will not be generated by that particular company code or that particular country. The payroll will be generated, the expense will be booked for Indian company code, but the payment will be made by whatever country you have traveled. Clear?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So what would be the entry? It will be what? Yeah, tell me what would be the entries? Okay, the salary here in UT01, salary account debited. So hope you people are doing intercompany transactions here. Okay, 32,000. Okay. 2. Who is the payer? Who is paying?
Mumbai.
Sorry,
UT02.
UT02 company code. Okay, 2 UT02. Is this correct? Is this correct?
Yes.
Yeah, is this correct or not? Yeah, how many says it's correct? Is this correct?
Yes, Naveen.
How many people says it's correct?
Not sure. I mean,
Sorry,
not sure whether it is correct or not.
why? You have done intercompany, right? What would be the entry once you book an invoice for one company code of another company code? So here, instead of company code, what would be the entry generates here on the credit part? It says, okay, intercompany payable. Here it will show it as an UT01. Clear? So here intercompany, which company? Sorry, UT02. So this is payable, intercompany pay. The expenditure is booked in intercompany, the original company code. But who has to pay this salary? Who has to pay?
UT02.
UT02. So intercompany payable account, because on the month end, this particular transaction will be generated in the intercompany. Clear? And how the entry will be taken in UT02 company code? Okay. So here from which company code they are taking the services? They are going to take the services
UT01.
UT01. So here they'll write the entry will be posted. Intercompany. Here receivable account debited, same 32,000. Who are paying? So what is going out from UT02? What is going out from UT02? What they will pay salary in the sense?
Cash.
Cash. So to cash. Just write on this. Salary belongs to UT01 company code, but paying from UT02 company code. Write on this. Once you are done, let me know. Okay. So second one, you can do second scenario. This is first scenario. Second scenario. All right, as it is. Okay. Salary here instead of salary, rent belongs. Rent belongs to UT01, but received in UT02 company code. So what would be the entry? Or I can make this as an UT. Same, right now. Rent belongs to UT01 but received in UT02. So due to some reason, the rent which has to be received by UT01 company, but due to some reason, UT02 company code has been received this particular rent. Clear? UT01 has to receive the rent, but due to some reason in 1 month or 2 months, instead of UT01, who has received the rent? Who has received the rent? Hello?
UT02.
UT02. So probably the building is in Mumbai, but every time they used to transfer Mumbai, that is related, that building related to UT01. Okay, the rent is to be received by UT01 company code, but due to some reason in one particular month or 2 particular months, instead of received by UT01, the UT02 company code has received the rent. The building belongs to the building or land, whatever machinery or whatever, that belongs to UT01. Okay, so how the entry will be shown here. Same thing. One second. Okay, UT01. Okay. So here, so the entry would be the income has to be recorded in UT01 company code, but it has not received. So from whom they need to receive UT01 company code?
UT02.
UT02 company code. So the entry would be same intercompany receivable, because still we have not received. Receivable account debited. For example, 48,000 I'm taking. 48,000. Income need to be recorded in UT01 company code. Okay. Rent received account. Already we have created rent received account. Okay. Next one in UT02 company code, the entry will be recorded as what they receive, rent in the sense what they will receive.
Cash.
Cash.
So cash account debited 48,000. So to whom they need to pay? Whom they need to pay?
UT01.
Yeah, to intercompany payable account 48,000. Just write it down. These two entries. Two scenarios, just write it down.
Cash is receiving to UT02.
Correct, right? That's what we discussed.
Intercompany payable means paying, we need to pay to UT01.
Correct. If you are doing UT02, then as per UT02 company code, the whatever cash is received, that whom they need to pay return.
So UT01 will be.
Correct.
Can be mentioned as intercompany payable bracket use UT0.
You can write it right in your notes.
Okay.
I have already cleared here, right? UT02 and UT01.
Okay.
Naveen, again, when they pay back that amount, then it will be like intercompany payable
Correct.
account to cash account.
Cash account, correct.
Okay.
The reverse entries, right? This
Yes.
particular entry will be reversed.
Okay.
Okay.
Same
So,
vice versa, no, Naveen, for
same
UT0.
thing. Both the company codes, we need to do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to create GL accounts. So see this. So what is the transaction code to create GL accounts?
FS 00.
FS
00.
plus 00. Right. So first we need to check which company code we are in. Is the correct company code?
No.
Ours is UT01. Okay, UT01. So give. Okay, so first we will create the GL accounts. So let me check. What are the series we have used? Okay, first we'll create liabilities and assets, payables and receivables. Okay, so I'll give series as in liability, series current liability, 1,59,000. Yeah, the same series I'm following. Create. Okay, so it's a balance sheet item. So I'll select it as in trade payables.
Which account we are creating then? Sorry.
Liability inter company payables account. Trade payables.
You selected trade receivables, none of it here.
That's what I'm changing.
Okay.
Well, trade payables, right? Why it is not showing your balance sheet item? Did we not created trade receivables and trade payables? Yeah, it does that. Trade payables. I'll write you here as a description. Intercompany payables UT02. Long description. The same thing I'll take. Just
Naveen,
write it down.
here, Naveen,
Sorry,
here
can you please-
liabilities.
Sorry.
Okay, here liability start with 15 series, and we have taken the GL account as 15 series only, right?
It's not starts with 1.5 series. It starts with 1 lakh series.
Sorry, yes, 1 lakh series. If I take 2 lakh series in GL account, it won't accept, right?
That's the reason just now I shown you, right? If I select a trade receivables and I'm creating here to 1,59,000 and here I'm selecting asset, then it will not accept.
Okay, it is not accepting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Means here you want to give 2 lakh series, right?
Yes, I'll take you 2 lakh series.
But what you will select here?
I'm selecting trade payables.
It won't accept.
It won't take. Okay.
Yeah. Just write it down. It's a balance sheet item. Trade payables, intercompany payables UT02, intercompany payables UT02 GL account. Description. So click on control data. So it's a outstanding items, open item management. So same thing what we have done. So sort key 001. We are not selecting, only balance in local currency.
Naveen, can you please go to the first tab? I will just writing down. Thank you.
Once you're done, let me know.
Okay. Okay, done.
Okay, go to control data tab. Don't select only balance in local currency, select open item management. It's a payable outstanding. Line item display, sort key 001. Once you are done, let me know.
Done.
Okay, go to create bank interest tab. Go to create bank interest tab. Okay, G001. G001 and select post automatically only. Field status group G001 and check post automatically only. The next click on save button. Data sheet. Okay. Is this clear? Done, everyone?
Yes, yes.
That's what, if I'm asking and you won't respond. If it is yes, then I'll proceed. Okay, next one, we need to create a receivables account. So it's an asset. So I'll select 2,59,000. Click on create. Type description. Balance sheet item. Select trade receivables now. Trade receivables. Intercompany. Receivables. Okay, select this. Right on this. Kindly let me know once you are done.
So Naveen, is it UT0 texting UT02 or UT01?
Why you are creating UT01 only, right? You are in company, which company code?
UT01.
So which company code you need to receive?
Okay,
From which-
UT02. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't understood the entries, right?
Got it, got it.
From your company, you will receivable.
Yeah, receiving from UT02.
Okay, click on control data. Click on control data. Okay, so here also you can click the same. Open item management, line item display, 001. Earlier, whatever we created, that was for liability. Now this is for asset. Okay, open item management, line item display, 001. Okay. Okay, yes, completed.
Yes, Naveen.
Click on create bank interest. Click on create bank interest tab. So click on G001, select G001 and post automatically. Select post automatically only. So we have created two accounts, two GL accounts for in UT01 company code. One is intercompany payables account and another one is intercompany receivables account. So whatever company codes you are going to do the transaction, so many company codes you need to create the GL accounts like this in real time. Okay, click on save button. Okay. Now, so what we are going to do, we are going to create one more 1,59,000, another company code we have, right? 100. Okay, company code UT02, UT02. I'll copy from UT01. Okay, select with template. Select with template. I'm copying it. Okay. 1,59,000. 1,59,000.
Intercompany payables for UT0.
Sorry.
Intercompany payables for UT0.
Correct, right? Here I've given UT02 and whatever data I have provided in UT01 company code, the same thing will be copied to this particular GL account. I'll change the description. Write down. $1,59,000. That is nothing but intercompany receivables. Over there in UT01 company code, we have mentioned it as an intercompany receivables from UT02. Okay. So here we are going to change the description. So click on OK button. Click on continue button. What I'm doing, you understood, right? Instead of giving complete data, I'll change the description. That's it. The GL account, whatever we created in UT01, the same thing will be copied in UT02. Okay. So everything will be the same, but here you need to change in UT02 company code, you need to change to UT01. Intercompany payables, UT01. Clear, everyone? So instead of giving every details, because it works in the same way in UT02. Yes, no.
Yes.
So click on save it. Only the description is different and everything is same. Control data, create bank interest data and everything. Okay, so one more account, receivable account, so we need to copy. Any questions? So I'll copy here 259. So with template, okay, with template 259,000. Source company code. So receivables we have created in UT01 company code 2,59,000. So here I'm creating the GL account 2,59,000 UT01 company code. Write down this. What is the source company code and source GL account? 2,59,000, which has to be copied to 2,59,100, and from company code UT01 to UT02. Source company code and destination company code. Okay, click on OK button. Just change here UT01 description, and everything is same. Just change the description. Okay, click on save button. So you can check now. UT01 first. See here, intercompany payables, intercompany receivables in UT01 company code. And same time, if you see in UT02, UT02, see here, intercompany payables UT01 and intercompany receivables UT01. Clear? Any questions? Okay, write down intercompany configuration or cross company code configuration. Write down. Write down. Cross company code transaction. Prepare cross company code transaction. Prepare. So this is this activity will be done by consultant. Configuration. Only one configuration step will be there for intercompany. So write down prepare cross company code transactions. Here I have not mentioned as in prepare. Prepare cross company code transactions. Write down the path. SPRO, 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 SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting new, general ledger accounting new, business transactions, business transactions, prepare cross company code transactions, prepare cross company code transactions, transaction code OBYA, transaction code OBYA. I'll show here. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, general ledger accounting new, business transactions, business transactions. So here you can see prepare cross company code transactions. OBYA, OBYA, prepare cross company code transactions, OBYA. So here we need to give company codes. UT01, okay, and UT02, company code 2, UT02. Write down this. Give your company codes. Whatever company codes you have, you can give intercompany transaction. So here we are doing intercompany transactions for company code 1 to company code 2. Give company code 1, UT01 and company code 2, UT02. Okay, with like this, you can maintain n number of relations. There is no limit for your company code. Number of combinations you can do it. Okay, for example, you can do maintain combinations like, for example, if whatever UT01, UT02. Okay, UT01, UU01. Okay, next one UT02 to UU01. Okay, so as per your company codes, you can have number of relations. But now at present, we are going to do this particular transaction. Clear? Okay, for every set, we need to prepare 4 sets of accounts. So whatever we saw. Okay. Sending company 2 GL accounts and receive company 2 GL accounts. Okay, if you are doing for 2 sets, then you need to do 2 sets of company GL accounts. If you are doing 3, then you need to maintain 3 GL accounts. So now we are doing first set UT01 to UT02. Okay. So click on OK button. Okay. So we need to mention here debit posting key 40 for debit. Write down this particular screen as it is. 40 debit posting key 40. $2,59,000, right? 2,59,000 intercompany receivables and credit posting key 50. 1,59,000. $1,59,000. Okay, this is for company code 1. And when it comes to UT02 to UT01, debit posting key same 40. 2,50,000.
Naveen, we should know, right?
1 second. 100. 50. 1,59,100. Yeah, tell me now. What's your question?
So as a consultant, we should know what should be the debit.
Of course, right?
50. If
course.
we are giving instead of 40, we are giving 50, then the whole transaction will get messed
You
up.
are doing the configuration. If you are doing a wrong configuration, then automatically when end user is doing the transaction, then everything goes wrong.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know this configuration, right? This part we need to do perfectly. So that's the reason we are coming with the entry part, or else I can straight away start with this one. I need not to explain.
Got it.
We need to know the accounting part. What is the transaction is going to be debited and what is going to be credited.
What is BUV? It will be default.
It's a transaction.
Okay.
It's above T code. Which means
So automatically created, right? It is BUV.
We won't do anything. It's automatically created. Because the screen is developed by whom? Who will develop the screen? Who will develop the screen?
ABAP developer will.
That's it. SAP standard is this is.
So as you said, prepare intercompany code transactions. That reason I got doubt.
I didn't get you.
So we have written heading as prepare intercompany code transactions, right?
Yes.
That's the reason
So
I got.
without, what do you mean by transaction? What do you mean by transaction?
Transaction like entries.
What do you mean by entry?
Entries nothing but whatever the recording, whatever the
Correct. That
recording
is
of the
called
business
entry. Then
transaction.
what do you mean by transaction?
Transaction is nothing but a line or statement. Like
Last
in
before
general,
session only we
in
have
accounting,
cleared,
we
right?
call it
Excuse
as a
me.
transaction.
What do you mean by transaction? What is the difference between a transaction and entry?
So in accounting terminology, whatever the line or we are writing statement we are writing, we call it as a transaction. Entry is recording the
According to which terminology? This is entry means recording the transaction. You said accounting terminology, but what is the other terminology?
did not get you, Naman.
Sorry, no, you said something. Accounting terminology is nothing but recording a transaction, something like that. Correct?
Correct.
I asked what is the difference between an entry and a transaction?
So transaction is nothing but like statement kind of thing, line.
What do you mean by statement?
Not sure, Naman.
See, that's something. See, what do you mean by transaction in the sense, whatever rules you are applying, one particular event, clear? You purchased goods for cash, right? That is called an event. And how you are going to classify what has to be debited and what has to be credited? According to what basis you will classify that?
According to the principles, accounting rule.
Correct. So that is called a transaction, means you are applying accounting rules. What has to be debited and what has to be credited here. Understood. So this particular
got
account has to be debited, that is faulty debit. And this has to be credited. We are doing the classification here.
Okay.
That is called a transaction.
Okay.
We are preparing this here.
Okay. Okay, Navin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just write it down and let me know once you're done. So don't take me wrong that if I'm asking what do you mean by transaction, what do you mean by statement?
Right. So
Because
it is for our benefit, right?
yeah, because
So
we will come to base.
Correct.
So with that, I'll come to know from where I need to explain the things.
Yes.
That's
So
the
it's
reason.
for our
Don't take
benefit,
me
right,
wrong at all.
Navin? If you don't know, it's not like that. So if it the same asking the intriguing questions, see,
Yeah.
it will be problem for us.
No, don't go
we
with the
learn
interview part,
we
but
learn
at least you need to have a knowledge on that.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
The interviewer
If
may
someone
not
asks
ask
me,
these
if
things.
at the when we are going into the production, if someone asks, at that time we are keeping our blank faces,
Yeah.
so that at least we can learn here, right?
Correct.
That's what.
Yeah, just write it down and let me know once you're done.
Naveen, but why we are doing this? Like,
I didn't get you. This is, see, normally whatever configurations we were doing for one particular company code only we were doing, right? We are not making a relationship between UT01 company code with the UT02 company code, whatever transactions we have done till now. Correct? But here what we are doing, we are making a relation between whatever company codes we are making a relationship between UT01 company code and UT02 company code. Because there will be a possibility that transactions will take in place from UT01 company code to UT02 company code, or UT02 company code to UT01 company code. Earlier, what we are not maintaining any relation between these two company codes. The transactions were maintained separately in UT01 company code with the third party postings. And same time, UT02 company code also same thing. But we won't not only take the services from third parties. We will sometimes, we may require to take services within the company, intercompany. But did we maintain anywhere relation like SI02 equals to, sorry, UT01 equals to UT02 or UT02 equals to UT01? Did we maintain any relation?
No.
Unless until we won't make the relation, then definitely we can't do intercompany transaction. So to make the relation between two intercompany member of company codes, for that we need to do this configuration step. Clear?
Yes, Naveen.
Okay, click on save button. Everyone completed this?
Yes, yes.
Yes, completed.
Click on save button. So only one configuration step will be there. So on request, what is our company code? Ultratech. So select Ultratech. So changes have been made. Means the relation now exists between UT01 and UT02 to do the transaction between these two company codes. Okay. So there's only one configuration step will be there in intercompany. Okay. So you can make a relation between whatever member company codes are there in your organization. So you can make the relation like this. Okay. So now we will see one entry.
So
We will
based,
go-
so, Naveen, sorry, based on the entries you have, we did a configuration. Okay.
Hmm.
In real time, there may be different scenarios. Entries may
They will
change.
give you the list, right? Your client will give you the list. What sort of things you will do with the intercompany?
Okay, they will tell us the entries.
Yes, these are the services we will take from this company code, this company code. Raj, right? Raj, have you not
Yeah.
done your intercompany transactions?
No, intercompany is not there
Postings.
in my company.
Okay,
It's out of scope.
okay.
But I know the intercompany concept.
The same thing. See, here there are few services will be taken from one member company code to another member company. That is, they initial only the client will knows that what are the services we are going to take or what are the materials we are going to take from one company code to another company code. So according to that, they will create the GL transactions, but the configuration we are going to give them.
Okay, relationship.
Yeah. Write down cross company code posting using single screen. Cross company code posting using single screen. SAP menu. SAP. So first one, cross company code posting using single screen. SAP menu. SAP menu, accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, general ledger, okay, general ledger accounting new, sorry, general ledger, document entry, enter GL account document, enter GL account document. So already we saw this GL postings. Okay, transaction code FB50, transaction code FB50. I'll directly go with the transaction code. So once again, I'm saving this /n FB50 /n FB50. Okay. Okay, write down a note. Write down a note. When we are posting, a cross company code document, when we are posting a cross company code document in a single screen, when we are posting cross company code document in single screen, make sure that make sure that the first line item should belongs to leading company code. That is posting company code. Okay. So under that, write down scenario 1. Write down salary belongs to UT01. Salary belongs to UT01. Paying from UT02. Salary belongs to UT01. Paying from UT02. Okay, don't write it. I would like to show you one thing. So the same thing, whatever note I have given, UT01, make sure. So first of all, date 24 INR 2,40,000. 2,40,000. 2,40,000. Debit 50,000. We'll show one message. See here, sometimes what happens is, I'll just okay. So for example, 2,40,000 debit okay. See here, what is my company code here? What is my company code here? If I select UT02,
0201.
see here. Okay, value date, I'll take it. See here, first posting item is not leading company code UT01. You remember what I said? The first line item here, whatever company code you are selecting, that should be your leading company code. That is nothing but your UT01 company code. If you are posting in UT01 company code and you have selected another company code, then the system will throw an error. It will show a message. Clear? That's what here note I have mentioned here. Yes, no.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just write it down. So now you understood, right? So we need to have the company code UT01 in the line item. So that is leading company code. So go back. Yes. So I'll select the date. Now you can see here. I'll write it as in cross CC1. Cross company code. Cross company code. Document 01. So here you can see the scenario. Intercompany receivable account debited. Sorry, this is receivable, right? Salary account we are doing. Salary account should be debited. UT01 company code. Salary account debited. And who is paying this? UT02. So first line item should be belongs to UT01. So you can give it as an salary account, 4,30,000, if I'm not wrong. 4,30,000. Yeah. Second line item should belongs to SI02. Okay. So here you can select here. So it should be cash account. Okay. Debit, credit, amount third. I'll take it as in what is the amount we have taken here? 32,000. So how we will know whether it belongs to company code, which company code? So here we need to see in the line item level, we have company codes. See here. The first line is belongs to UT01 company code, and second line is belongs to UT02. So blindly remember that whenever we are doing a cross company code, then the first line item, either that should be debit or credit, that should belongs to the leading company code. That is where we are doing the leading company code, in the sense the book in which the company codes, which book we are doing the transaction. So we are doing the transaction in UT01 company code. So this UT01 company code will lead to leading company code. Any questions on this? So write down the entry. Now it will accept. So value date we need to give. Right. Write down this entry. Any questions before we proceed? Any questions? No, yes.
No, no, very clear.
So go to business area. Okay, here we will give UHYD, Hyderabad business area, and this line belongs to Mumbai, right? So Mumbai. So we have two business areas. One is Hyderabad business area, and another one is Mumbai business area.
This company code is automatically taken, right?
Yes.
When we select the GL account.
Correct. If it's not taken, then you can manually change it. Okay, clear? First line, Hyderabad, and next one, Mumbai. Now go to profit center. Profit center. U1000, Hyderabad. Hyderabad, Patancheru, U1000. U2000 belongs to Mumbai branch. U1000 belongs to Patancheru branch, whether you remember it or not. And U2000 belongs to Thane.
Yeah. Naveen, what is the meaning of WBS element?
Sorry, that related to work breakdown structure element. That we will see in asset accounting.
Work breakdown structure element.
Yes.
Okay. So why we will use this? Can send in
Again, I'm
manually?
telling you, right? That will be taken in
The asset
asset accounting.
management.
So for example, if you want to construct a house,
Okay.
so all of in a single day, can you do it?
No, no.
So what you will do first?
First, I will start like construction.
Construction
slab
means what
and-
you will do?
First, I will do
The
the
basement
slab,
part.
basement.
After
slab,
that, whatever walls,
pillars,
whatever it is, ceiling, and
walls.
everything. Your work, your project is construction of a house. So in a one stretch you will do it, or parts you will do it.
We'll do in parts.
So that called work break down
Okay.
structure.
Okay, got it.
One particular structure you are breaking. Clear? Clear.
Yes, Naveen. Yeah.
Naveen,
Yes,
Yeah, can you please go back to that salary belongs to UT01 entry?
entry.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So here I'm a bit confused. You said salary belongs to UT01 but paying from UT02, right?
UT02, correct.
Yes, the services as the services provided to UT01 only.
Correct,
UT02.
correct.
Person belongs to UT01 but
Yes.
services provided to UT02.
UT02, that's the reason the payment is made by UT02 company code.
Yes. So why here intercompany receivable account? Because as they have taken the services, they have to pay.
Maybe in future, for example, this particular month we are planning it, right? So for example, coming January month, we have received a request from UT02 that we need one employee from your company code, clear?
Okay.
Your company code, we need to have a services. So on 31st of December, okay, that's the reason we are saying payable and receivable, not received,
Yes.
correct? So who has to pay this? Payable in the sense, see, salary belongs to UT01, but who has to pay this now?
T02.
UT0. That's the reason payable we are saying. And actually intercompany receivable. What do you mean by receivable? Here services is not received yet. They are going to receive.
Okay.
But who has to pay this? If they receive a services, what has to go out from the business?
Cash.
Cash. Clear
So
now?
once they receive the services,
They'll pay it.
the cash account data to again enter
Not debtor, cash account debited.
debited. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you can check this entry. Any questions here? Yes, no.
No, nothing.
Okay, now simulate. So here, see how many documents will be get generated. See here, salary account, cash account, intercompany payables UT02 account, intercompany receivables UT01 account. Right? So you can see here. Click on save button. I'll show you one more thing. Okay. I'll show you once again. So here, click on post button. One error log is there. That's what I said, right? There is a server issue going on intercompany. Still exists, see error log. Actually, the initial level onwards, this particular issue is going on with this particular server. 12, 24, 12. It will be the part. Okay. So here the problem is same the server because we were facing an issue. But normally this is the procedure. Automatically when you post the document, we'll see with the double screen also what are the things it will happen in the sense. One document will be created in UT01 company code. One document will be created under UT02 company code. One document will be created as cross company code document. Clear? So once again, we will see. So once I'll try with the UT02. sorry, double screen, then we will see. As initial only, that's the reason I just don't want to start with the cross company code. The server issue is there in this particular configuration. Okay, write down double screen posting. Okay, write down cross company code posting. Cross company code posting using double screen. Write down the path. Write down the path. We'll see this. Path SAP menu, accounting, financial accounting. See, we need to do only the configuration part. Clear? The same procedure, we will take this. So financial accounting, general ledger, document entry, general posting, transaction code F-02. Transaction code F-02. We will see. So I'm directly taking F-02. F-02. (24)(1). So here I'm posting in company code UT02. So this is the leading company now. Okay. A reference number, I'll take it as in cross company code CC02. Cross company code posting. Write down cross company code posting. So the second entry we will post rent received account, this particular scenario. Okay, 40 cash account. So that is 2. Okay, 2,40,000. Okay, 2,40,000. Write down this. Is it done? Yes, no.
Yes, the rent received account, right? Rent
I'll
received.
tell you. First, write it down as it is. The second scenario.
Done.
SI02, you can see here. What is happening here? Cash account debited to UT01. Okay. Press enter. Amount 48,000. Business area UHYD. Sorry. Business area. I'll give it as an U Mumbai. And profit center, I'll take corporate profit center U9000. Okay. So value date 24/12. Rent belongs to rent belongs to which company code? UT01 company code. UT01 company code, but received received in UT02. Write down this 50 rent received account. So here we need to mention the company code. So 3,20,000. Okay, here we need to mention company code. Here we need to mention which company code? UT01. Write down this.
Naveen, this topic is little confusing and
Why confusion?
I mean somewhat different compared to all other postings.
Why it's as simple as other postings and more easy than other than this.
First of all, we need to understand the entry part.
See, compare intercompany. Understand first what do you mean by intercompany. So again, you need to go back for what is company code. This one structure. If you have getting confused in the sense, because normally here we are taking with the scenario wise. Just again today spend time. If you are not clear, then I'll repeat again tomorrow. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah. We are simple. We are, I'm saying rent received UT01 company of rent received of UT01 company code, but who has received UT02 company code? Right now we are posting in UT02 company code. Right, UT02 is receiving the cash, but which is belongs to which company code rent? Which company code rent?
UT0.
That's the reason rent account in the line item only we are. You remember in the single screen we have selected the line item company codes.
Yes, yes.
In the same way we are selecting here.
Got it.
Okay. Enter. Give the star to copy the amount. Copy. Okay. So here business area UHYD and profit center U9000. Write down this. Okay, is it done? Start to copy the amount plus 2. Copy
Yes.
the text,
Yes.
business area and profit center. Now press enter and click on save button. See here. So it will post now. See here, how many document it got generated now? UT01 one document, UT02 one document, and in cross company code one document. Clear? So as I said that in single screen also the same thing. It will post in UT01 company code, UT02 company code, and as well as in one more separate document will be generated in cross company code transaction. 3 documents it will be get generated. Okay, click on continue. The documents will be get generated here. Okay, click on document, display. So you can see here, cross company code document number UT02. Earlier, it will show it as an UT01. And you can see here document number 1 lakh in UT02 company code. And here it is same document number it will take here along with your company code UT02 company code and fiscal year it will take. Clear? Any questions? So you can see here. See cash account, you remember in UT02 company code, the entry what we have written, cash account debited 48,000, cash account debited 48,000 to intercompany payable account, to intercompany payable account 48,000. Clear? The same entry we saw. If you double click on this intercompany account, okay. You can see here now clearly whatever rent I said. See, this is in UT01 company code. UT01 company code. What is the entry in UT01 company code? We drafted intercompany receivable account debited. This is here debit and credit should be. Okay. Intercompany receivables account debited, that is UT02. Okay, to rent received account. Intercompany receivable account debited to rent received account, and same time what is the entry? It will be got posted cash account debited to intercompany payables account. So you can see here cash account debited to debit in the sense posting kit debit, whatever we have generated at the time of configuration. You can see here intercompany payables account. You can write down this entry. Clear, everyone? Any questions now? The same thing, the same part you can try it out in the double screen, this particular entry. Double screen, you will get the result. Yes, no?
Okay, Naveen.
Yeah. Just try it out the same transaction in double screen.
Okay.
The same entries you are going to see. So if you click on intercompany document number, then you will show what is the entry plotted in UT01 company code and what is the entry is going to be plotted in UT02 company code. Any questions? Here you can see here company codes also displayed here, UT01 and UT02 with the amounts. And here you can see here business area Mumbai, business area Mumbai, business area Hyderabad, corporate profit center, and segment you can see here, corporate segment. Write down this entry and let me know once you are done. Main focus on intercompany configuration. The entries, the end user will take care of it. But we are able to show them different scenarios. Any questions, please? Or yes, no?
No, Naveen.
Okay. Any questions? So we are done with the cross company code. So you just write out with this one. This first scenario also in double screen. Okay.
Okay.
Write down. We'll see just introduction of today's sample document. So heading as in reference documents. Put a heading as in reference documents. Reference document.
Was that issue cleared that belongs to UU01?
No, that's not yet. They said that he's going to change the server itself in the month of February second week. UU01, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So because of that only we are not able to post.
That's the reason. In single screen, that was the issue. But you, however, see, normally these things will be posted in double screen. So we can do posting in double screen also. That is working.
Okay.
Hope you got it.
We have not created any GLs, right? In UU01.
No, nothing. We have not yet touched anything in UU01. So what I advise is, see, we are running another batch in a different server.
Mhm.
Okay, afternoon 2:30 batch, they are started yet. So whatever things that only the UU01 company code, whatever US company code, whatever transactions we are going to do, that I'll show you with that particular that server.
Okay, now.
Right? So again, what I need to do, if I want to migrate everything in the sense, the complete data from start to till today, whatever we did, that has to be migrate in the sense manually I need to do it. Understood. In real time, we can migrate it, but here in training servers, we can't migrate anything. So whatever company code UT01 in that new server, I need to do manually everything.
Okay.
So that's the reason I'm not doing that. Or else if migration process is there in a training version, then I would have done that. Okay.
Yes,
So
now.
whatever UU01, we are not going to do much, but whatever transactions we are going to do in UU01, that I'll show you with the new server, with the new batch. Or at least I can share you those recordings. Because the posting procedure and everything will be the same. No changes in that. Clear?
You're talking about the cross company code posting, right?
Not cross company code, boss. Here, if you want to do any transactions cross company code, UT01 to UU01, because we are not able to configure UU01 controlling data. You remember? Controlling area, did we mapped in UU01 company code? Did we mapped?
No,
Why? Why we didn't map?
we are getting the server error.
Correct. So that's the reason. So if we are not doing a controlling area for one particular company code, then you can't run business area, profit center, right, segment for that particular company code. Understood? So
But
that
we,
part
Naveen,
I said, yes.
UU01 also for GL creations, we have not done anything. Just
We
we have.
have, that's what I said, right? Because we have, see, GL creation in the sense, when we have started GL creation, after controlling area or before controlling area?
After.
Correct. So if controlling area is not exist for UU01, what is the fun in, because if you are done the new GL configuration for UU01 company code, clear? After that only we will create the GL accounts and we will do the postings. The basic level, it was not accepting that controlling area part.
But tax wise, the tax creation that will be different, right? So it will
That
be.
don't need not worry, because that what is the tax wise in the sense, what configuration of tax across the globe, it's one same process. what you will do, tax configuration in the sense. So do you think that US configuration will be something different? Indian tax configuration will be something different. Australian tax configuration will be the same across the globe. Only the tax codes will be changed.
Yes, yes, tax
Right?
code.
Tax code in the sense, who has to take care of that? Tax code creation, we will do in Indian taxation. Indian tax will also have a tax codes. US will have a tax codes.
But
Australia
US
will have
and
a
Indian taxes procedure will be different, right?
procedure. See, we are not doing any income tax filing, right?
Not income tax filing, but
Let me
in
finish.
US
The
we have
configuration we
only
need to follow, right? Whatever company, whatever it is in the country, whatever country it is. See, for example, here I am taking two countries. One is US and one is India. Correct? Two company codes in India, one company code in US. Correct? Yes or
yes,
no?
yes.
Right? So unfortunately, after completion of this particular course, you have cracked interview and your client belongs to Dubai or Pakistan or Bangladesh. So is it possible to teach all the tax codes of across the globe in trainings?
No, no.
See, what does this mean? What tax codes are different? Tax procedure, we are not going to file any taxations, right? At the time of entry, whatever tax code you are going to configure, that has to pick, right? So the configuration in SAP across the globe is standard. Means if you are able to do tax configuration for Indian company, the same process you will follow for US tax procedure or Australian tax or Canada, Dubai, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Singapore, or whatever it is the same configuration. Only the percentages and tax codes are different. But configuration is universal. If we are going to take country by country, then if standards are different, the procedure is different, one country to another country configuration is something different, then it is highly impossible. A consultant lives will end in that learning configuration only if it is different. But remember that whatever may be the country, whatever may be the tax procedure, but the configuration is standard. If you know GST configuration, then the same procedure you need to follow for US taxation. Only we need to take the client, what are the percentages and what are the tax codes we need to take. That's it. We are not doing any calculations, right? Income tax calculations or any service tax calculations or excise duty calculations or something else. We will configure and those people will post. They have their tax department separately. They will do all those stuff. Why we will do that? Procedure in the sense configuration procedure, universally it's same in SAP or any accounting software or any other ERPs also. If you are able to do one company, one country configuration in SAP, then other whatever 253 countries are there, the procedure will be the same. Maybe they will have a standard, rates will be different. So according to their rates, you need to configure. That's it. Right, in India, you can see what are the taxes you will have: 18%, 12%, right? 0%, or sometimes 16% for this thing. So like that, we will differentiate it. That's it. So central government separate, state government separate, IGST separate. Clear? But we are not going to do any tax calculations. We are going to do configuration. That's it. So we will collect what are the specific percentages of that particular country. And for this particular country, this is the tax percentage. And we will ask what is the tax code we need to give for this. 2-digit code only we have to give. Alphanumeric or alpha, both alphabets you can give. So we will ask client any specific tax codes you want to give. So if they say yes, this particular standard 12%, this is the tax code we need to take. For 6% we need to take this, and 0% this, and non-deductible this. If they mention, then we will configure accordingly. If they are saying that no, you can give your own tax codes and after that we can provide us, then we will give accordingly. We will provide, create tax codes and we will keep them in the system. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Understood, right? We need not work. If the configuration is different from country to country, then our life will be ends when taxation only. We
No,
are not the
Naveen.
tax specialists. We are
Yes.
consultants. Taxes part will be, they'll take, the entry will post whether what is our primary job. Once we are posting an entry, whether it is tax calculation is done, if it is 12% on base amount, whether it is calculating 12% correct or not, and is it going the correct GL account or not. That is our part. Tax filing and everything, it's not our job. That will be taken care by the tax department. Whatever may be the procedure.
Yeah, yes, Naveen, but it's good if we work on that US company
No,
code.
that's what I'm saying. If you work in the sense, see, that's what tax itself is. Hardly it will take 4 to 5 sessions. So what is the fun? You can create on your own. See, I'll show you the GST part, right? You can take US taxation for one company code. Hope you, because we need to do the what we call ECC and as well as an S4 HANA. If we are spending, for example, if I want to, if you ask me to post each and every transaction in UT01 company code and as well as an UT02 company code and as well as an UU01 company code. So our things will be end up in doing that only. So normally that's the reason in other trainings, they will create only one company code. Hope you got my point. And this particular topic will not be covered, intercompany. Right? You can see, first you can understand
The procedure, the procedure, whatever you have told, everything will be same. The company code
across the globe, that's it.
the company code will change. That's it.
Sorry?
Company code will change. Whatever company code.
Company code and the tax rates will be get changed, that's it. But the configuration will be the same.
Yeah, that is.
That's what DP, whatever I'm saying. Just first, we will start up with the GST part, not now. After completion of AP, at the time of doing AP, we will do GST. Clear? So at that particular point of time, 100% you will understand.
So apart from the GST, Naveen, so whatever the company code for the UT01 we have created, posted everything, the same will be followed for other company codes also.
Other company codes.
Regarding the controlling area and everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
So in real time also, how many company codes are there? So for
See,
those
again, you are going in a wrong way. What her question was, yeah, we have 3 company codes, 2 in India, 1 is in US. So
I'm not
let
talking
me
about
finish,
the
let me finish.
Not talking
Okay.
about the GST.
I'm talking about taxation. Let me finish. So do you use, or we are doing transaction in UU01 company code. So UU01 company code related to US company code. So do we follow GST in UU company code, UU01 company code? Do we follow?
Not GST. Yeah.
Then they will have a US tax system.
Yes.
Right? That's what she was asking, that we can create US tax system also for US UU01 company code. So that would be an advantage. Her question was. So we can use GST for UT01 company code and UT02 company code. But UU01 company code, do we use GST?
No.
No, right? So for that, we need to have a separate tax system, correct?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying is, once we start up with the GST part, whatever transactions we have done in UT01 configuration for GST, the same thing you can apply in US company code. Instead of GST, you can take US tax system, US tax codes. That's it. Input common will be input tax and output tax for any country. 2 tax methods will be there. One is input tax, another one is output tax. At the time of purchases, output, and at the time of sales, input tax, and the rates will be different. So that we need to define. That's it. Comparatively, GST system, other tax systems are damaging configuration. Understood? Why I would like take an Indian company in the sense, if I take Indian company, the critical tax system is there in Indian company only configuration. But when it comes to other company codes, we will have no much, we don't have what we call a tricky tax system. US, you will have only one thing, input tax and output tax. So you don't have this one like CGST, SGST, IGST. And Europe, you will have that again. Europe, we will have intra-EU, intra-EU, inter-EU, right? Domestic. Hope you got my point now. So once we start with the GST part, so if you are trying to post a transaction in UU01, try to create few GL accounts and create the configuration of 10 on your own. You can create 10%, 20%, 30% tax codes, and you can try to post the entries in UU01 company code.
Naveen, that UU01 is not working, right?
Sorry.
UU01, we are not able to do.
That's what I said, right? February 1st week, it will be get cleared in your system, in your servers. Got my point?
Yes, Naveen.
Right? At that particular, once we come up to GST part, so taxation part, then at that particular time, you can post the entries in UU01. You will be able to post. Hope what I'm saying.
Yes.
So AP part, what we are going to do is AP, once we pitch into AP part, so few transactions you do in UU01 company code. Clear? In the Jan mid only, we will come to AP part. So after Jan ending, first week of February, your server will be completely refreshed. So at that particular point of time, you create UU01 company code, and whatever GLs we are going to create in AP module, so that you start creating in UU01.
Okay.
And you start posting. As I said, I will take a taxation module, right? At that particular point of time, I'll explain the complete GST part in depth. Means I won't say GST in the sense how we need to file a taxation, how these things. I will say how it will be take in depth of configuration. So in the same way, you can do UU01 tax system. Right? You do
Yes,
GST for Indian two company codes, and you do UU01 whatever US tax system. Input and output tax. Clear?
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. Any other questions? So need not worry about UU0. I have taken an example of UU01. That's it. But here, if I want to show you all countries' tax system and that, it's a mere impossible for any institute or any training centers. Correct. See, probably if I show you UU01, probably you are end up with your client have selected you for Europe company code. So you will say that, okay, our faculty didn't show it on your Europe tax configuration. But first of all, you try to understand how the configuration does. So again, I'm telling you, it's a standard procedure for across the globe, all company codes. And in that, I have taken the tricky one, that is GST1. I can take directly UU01, which is very simple. Hardly like 4 sessions I need to take for GST part, but US part I can take only in 1 session. Hope you got it. Any other questions?
Naveen here, okay, apart from this topic, so as of now, we have did the base configuration for all the company codes UT01, 02, U01. The postings we are only doing only for UT0. Okay, so we can also do it for the other company codes.
Do it. Who's stopping you?
You
do it, right? You can do it, right? See, same salary account. You want me to post in UT01, UT02, and UU01?
No, not required. We will
not maybe. Why required? Because I have selected. Why I am showing is in the sense UT01. Normally the companies will the training centers will show you create one company, and under that they will post entries. Clear? And they will skip intercompany. So for intercompany purpose, we have taken 3 different company codes.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Yeah, I would at the end I would like to show you that what we call profit and loss accounts trial balance of 3 different company codes.
Okay.
That's the reason. So again, if I want to do all the activities of 3 company codes, I want to show. So then definitely it's not possible for me to complete the things in 3 years.
Yes.
That's the reason why I have given 3 company code synthesis. I made it very clear. If I'm doing in 1 company code, you start up working on 10, 20 company codes in your practice, then only you'll remember. Clear? If I do the entries in other company codes, the same entries we need to do in other company codes. The
Yes.
same configuration we are doing. Configuration when 3 company codes are there, how we can do the configuration, I have shown completely. End to end, I have shown.
Yes, for all the 3
That
companies.
configuration you need to follow. But why end user activity you are asking me to do in other company codes? That's an
It
end
is
user
not-
activity,
yeah,
right?
Yes, it is not required.
But did we miss anywhere configuration? Okay, UU01, it was server issue, but still I have shown you the controlling area, how we can take in for UU01 and everything.
Yes, yes.
That's what the try to understand what is our part of job.
Got it.
Entries will be performed by end user level.
Got it.
Any other questions? Is it clear, Deepthi, your question?
Yes, Naveen.
That's what I'm saying. In the month, once we start up with the GST part, so you create, you are already created UU01. So again, create few GL accounts which are related to AP accounts payable and try to post the entries in UU01. And same time, when I show the configuration of GST, the same procedure you follow for UU01, take 3 or 4 tax codes, right? And try to post the entries in UU01. Then you will understand how it is doing.
Okay.
Or you can create one more company code, UE01 or whatever it is, that you can say that European company code. So take European company code tax system also in that.
Yes, Naveen.
That's it.
So why
Okay.
is it taking long time, Naveen, to clear that? It's been already like 2 to 3
Sorry.
months. That server issue.
No, actually they have purchased a new server and our data is there in old server.
Okay.
Right? A few are configured because as I said that training servers, we will face this sort of issues. If we are having a dedicated server, then definitely we not. So if we are asking for dedicated server, then per month we need to pay 10,000.
Oh,
That's what we can't afford that.
yes.
That's the reason. So definitely in the February first week, you will your data will be there, but you will this particular issue will be get rectified. Most of the data will be moved from moved in the sense he will delete the data. Our data will be exist in the same thing. So at that particular point of time, whatever bugs are there, that will be rectified. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
Any other questions? Okay, then I thought to start up just introduction of sample reference documents, but tomorrow we'll continue. Just go through once the intercompany one. If you have any intercompany issues, let me know so that I can clear again this particular issue, cross company code postings.
Okay, Naveen.
Yeah, tomorrow at 10:30.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.